Good.
All right, it says we live, baby. Let me make sure.
Are we going live?
Wait, we live?
We outside.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we live. We
Let me see my
live.
eyebrows is cool.
You see it? Let me see
You
it.
see what I'm
Let me
saying?
see if I can see it. Can I see it? All right, young man. Starting with my man E. Do you believe in playoff Jimmy?
Oh, 1,000,000%. I mean, playoff Jimmy, he's a real deal. I mean, he is somebody that does what he has to do to win. I mean, it doesn't matter if he's got to put up 40, he'll put up 40. You got to put up 50, he'll put up 50. I mean, it doesn't matter if it was in the bubble, doesn't matter if it was the last few years, this year, regardless of what it is. Playoff Jimmy is legit.
He's definitely legit. Like I was telling y'all earlier before we went on here, I would be 100% bought in if he wins, if he beats Boston. Because I still got Boston going all the way. I'm not going to even say, I mean, because I like Jimmy Butler, and I shouldn't say I don't believe in him because he's done it before. But like I said, I believe 100% if he goes all the way from the 10th seed to the finals. And the teams he had to beat, you know what I mean? Like he beat some good teams. So
Right.
he yeah, and he dominated. It's not like it's just his other
But
team
he was the
without Hero too.
no, they were the eighth seed.
Oh,
No, they were
well, they're playing though. There was a playing team.
No, they were the 8th seed. Yeah, they're 8th seed.
There was a playing team. So
well, technically from a standard because the playing is 7, 8, 9, 10. So when the playing started, they were 7. Atlanta went to Miami and won, but they had that second chance because they were in the top 2. 7 and 8. You got to lose twice. So they won. They beat Chicago, right? Because Chicago beat Toronto. So,
Yeah,
so
they beat Chicago. They did. They beat
yeah, so
Chicago
they
Bulls.
were the 8th seed, but regardless, still same shit.
yeah, it's a playoff team.
I mean, technically, you're right.
Number 1 seed. You know what I mean? They beat Milwaukee.
That's what I'm saying. It's the teams that they beat, and they lost to me because they lost what Tyler Hero the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so you missed your second leading scorer, even though he come off the bench, he's still a beast.
Bam Adebayo is taking over though. He's putting over nearly 20 a game. So
okay, but yeah, Jimmy just took he took over, and it's a bad rap. Jay, you believe in him?
Did you say me, Josh?
Yeah, you believe in Jimmy
Oh
Butler,
man, I believed in the
Michael
dude when he played
Jordan's.
for the Bulls, man.
Yeah, I liked him in the
I
Bulls. That's what
believe.
I'm saying. I was a fan with him in the Bulls.
Yeah, like I mean, the young man, he's just kind of relentless, and it's just like he never gives up. Um, his heart is huge. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, he do got a
I
fierce
give
one.
him all the credit. I give him all the credit in the world as far as he don't have a lot of superstars with him. You know what I mean? Like they just got a lot of role players over there, and they're balling out. Like, um, of course, I believe in playoff Jimmy. I mean, even if he doesn't win this series, you know what I mean?
Right.
Just like you guys said, the teams that they beat just to get to this point. I mean, you can't front on that kid.
I think
You
he's the
can't
best
front on
two-way
him,
player
man.
in the game.
The best who?
Two-way.
Possibly
Yeah, I
him,
can't think of
Tatum.
nobody.
Um, I like Tatum's game. I
Kawhi,
like
Kawhi
Jalen
just on
Brown's
stage.
game.
Kawhi just on stage.
I
Come
don't
on.
know. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know if I want to put
we can't
Tatum
talk
on
about
that.
Kawhi.
I don't know if Tatum is there defensively. Yeah.
Mondo,
Uh,
you want to come on? Let me know. Text me. You got
yeah,
one for
Mondo,
him?
man, get your ass in here.
Oh
Mondo, come
yeah,
on in,
Haney
man.
Lomachenko, baby, coming out. Yeah.
Show your face, Mondo. Show your face.
My son got a tournament. Hopefully we're done. They ain't gonna fight till 8 something, so we should be good. But yeah, I'm definitely waiting for that. But yeah, as far as two-way player, in my opinion, I'm not gonna live in the moment. It pretty much for the last 5 years, it's pretty much been Kawhi is number 1.
Yeah, for a
Paul
while.
George and Jimmy Butler were like 2 and 3. To be honest, those were the 3 two-way players, meaning they were very good on offense.
Nah, yeah, they was up here.
Yeah, and very good on defense. I don't
So
know
what,
if
so what
Tatum is
about
an
now?
elite defender yet. I don't know if Tatum's an elite defender yet. Obviously, offensively, he's a monster.
Hey, Mondo, he might come on.
AP.
Yeah, you talking about it.
Show your face. Show your face.
I'll say this about Kawhi Leonard. No, he's not that guy no more. It's been nearly
he
4
balled out.
years since he's been that guy.
The Clippers, the Clippers ain't that team, but go look what Kawhi did when he played. Just that load management. That's what's screwing him when
The
he
key
on the
word
court.
is when he plays.
Yeah,
That's
when
the
he's
key
on the
word.
court, though, he's money.
That's why he's not a
Keyword.
top 10 player to me. So I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why he's not a top 10 player.
Top 10 right
Like,
now?
He just can't stay healthy.
I don't know. I don't know. I have to look at the list, man.
Top
Like if I did a
10.
top 10, Kawhi Leonard's not on that list. Just because like he's not reliable. He's not gonna
Top
play.
15?
Right.
He might be. He might be 9 or 10 right now.
You got him in your top 15, Ian?
I'd say top 15, but top 10, no. He's just not reliable.
So, but if he was playing full time, he'd probably be.
If he was playing full time, I'd say he'd be 8 or 9. I'd say like 8 or 9.
Yeah, that's probably where I got him now.
Sadly, there's another player, by the way, a former Warrior, that I would say is kind of leaning toward that same area too.
Former
A
Warrior.
guy that talent-wise is top 10, but he does not on the
here you
court
go.
every single year. He's a guy that misses games year after
He's
year
top
after
5.
year.
He's still top 5 though. Don't matter.
I'm talking
Who
about
you
Kevin
talking about,
Durant. Kevin Durant, top
Oh,
5
you said
talent. The
former
thing is,
Warrior. Okay.
Right.
he's been for 4 years. For 4 years, he's missed game. He's missed majority of the season. He's not reliable. But he just
You
not.
said
top
Jimmy
5.
Butler versus Tatum, Spoelstra over who's they playing? Miami's coach versus who's the Boston coach name? I can't. Missoula. Oh,
Missoula.
Give experience over talent. Spoels, top 3 coach right now. Of course.
Spo, shit. Actually, Spo might be the best coach in the NBA right now.
And
he
Ace
is.
said
Culture
Kawhi
is the
is
best.
still top 10.
Spo, we talking all time. I would still place Pop over him. Pop, man, kind of like Belichick. It's funny. Like Pop and Belichick, I think they're staying longer than they should. Like the philosophies and the way the game is changing, Belichick should be gone. I'm telling y'all. And the same for Pop. Now, Pop's going to stay because he's rejuvenated with this number 1 pick and getting this kid, Victor. So I think Pop is going to stay. But I'm just telling you, I think he should have retired a couple years ago. Same with Belichick.
I really thought that Pop was going out when Duncan retired. That was the word that
That's
him
when he
and
should have
Duncan were going to go
retired.
out
He should have
together.
retired when Duncan retired. 100%.
And you know what's funny, Jay Wood? That would have been cool because the reason why, if you remember that saga, he was the general manager, and when they wasn't supposed to get that number 1 pick, but they got the number 1 pick and they got Timmy. He was supposed to. They were searching for coaches. He was like, "Oh, you know what? I'll coach." Once they got the number 1 pick, same shit. I'll coach. So he was the coach and general manager for the longest time, bro. It's funny. It worked out. But
Before we get to Ace's question, how would y'all rank Pop, Spoelstra, and Kerr?
Yeah, I don't want to start no trouble, man. Kerr, I've laid off Kerr over years as he's kind of maintained, but I always thought again that was Mark Jackson's build, and he kind of came in luckily and did some stuff. But like I said, that last year, and he came through some trauma and did some things. I still don't know if I would have Kerr top 3.
No, but I just rank him out of these 3. I'm not saying he's in your top 3.
Right. So right now, Spo. Nah. Well, if you're going right now, I'm going Spo, Kerr, and Pop. Pop need to retire, bro. I don't think Victor gonna save him.
Yeah, my boy Bama said Pop is the best coach. What up, Bama? And then Tony to the Sixers.
To me, my top 3.
Hold on, real quick, Ian. I got Pop second all time to who, obviously.
Yeah, Phil.
Yeah.
Oh, Pat Riley, man, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Pat Riley.
I got him third. I go Phil
I'll put him
Jackson.
in my top 5.
I go Phil Jackson. I go Pop, and I go Pat Riley. That's my top 3.
But Ace also said, oh no, this ain't Ace. Where you go? He said KD talk is ridiculous.
Right.
Dude
Tell him,
averaged
tell
29
him.
points.
Look, Ace. Here's what
I
I'm
don't know
saying.
who ever said KD was finished though.
No,
I didn't
that's
say he
Ian
was
talking
finished.
trash about
I
him.
didn't say he was finished. I said he is a top 5 talent, and when he's on the court, he's top 5. But how many years has it been since KD has been there every single game? How many years has it been since KD has been there for majority of the year?
Yeah, but
2017,
Ian,
2018?
we're talking talent. I mean, injury is an injury.
But hey, look, here's the way I look at top 10. If you're a top 10 player in the NBA, you're going to be there for majority of the season. You know, if you're a top 10 player, you're going to help your team and lead your team majority of the year.
Hey, man.
All right, so we're talking about KD.
That's why I don't. That's the whole KD thing. Yeah, talent wise, he's top 5, but he's just not reliable. Like just like Kawhi, he's just not reliable. You know, he
Hey,
misses games.
Josh.
What up?
Josh, I'm going Pop Kerr both. You know, we talking about those three
You put
coaches.
Spo third?
Yeah, I mean, Spoelstra hasn't. I mean, what is? I mean,
Are you talking all time? Are you talking all time or currently?
no. I'm just talking about these three coaches. That was the
No,
question.
no, no.
I'm not
I know,
talking
but are you
about all.
talking about their whole resume, or are you saying going forward as of right now, like the last couple of years? Is that your order?
No,
Or are you talking about their whole career?
Yeah, that's my
Oh,
order.
okay. Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was just talking about right now.
Yeah, no. Right
Oh,
now,
okay,
right now, I'm lowering Pop. J. Will, I'm telling you. I'm
Pop has been
Belichick
coming in
right
last place. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Pop has been
lowering
coming in.
Belichick.
He's been giving
last
away
place.
talent too, just to get the first pick.
If we went to football right now, I know we on basketball, but Belichick is the GOAT. But if we went to football right now, I got about at least 5 coaches better right now, like Andy Reid, like Pete Carroll. Like there's a few. But
yeah, my boy
Bama
said injury, no injury. All players play less games because of load management.
No, well, not all players, but
I mean, I'm not a fan of load management. I mean, I've made that very well obvious. You know, I'm not a fan of load management.
Me neither.
So, still talking about KD and the Suns. Do y'all give them a pass this year?
Oh heck no!
No, hell
absolutely not.
No, they don't get no pass.
No. Them some scrubs, man.
Yeah, they don't get no pass.
Because they were really trying to buy them a championship. Like they really tried to, by adding KD, they was really trying to take it to another level, and it backfired on them. So yeah, no, I'm not giving those clowns no pass.
Right.
Nope.
Yeah.
Now,
no,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
a
If they
good
picked
point.
him up in the offseason, but it just seemed like, you know, these cats are starting to, a lot of these cats, man, are ring chasing, man. And honestly, I kind of feel like it's going to tarnish their legacy. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you just jumping from team to team and you jump into to the hot teams. You know what I mean? Phoenix was hot at the beginning and the middle of this year, you know, and that's why KD went over there. And I thought it would have been shitty if they had won the finals. If they won the finals, you know, KD just jumped on the ship, you know, but they're trying to give Paul a
Paul.
ring. Yeah, and I'm glad he'll never get a ring. He probably won't even get a ring as a coach. I don't like that guy, man.
All right, so Michigan fans said even low management guys still getting injured. A said KD got there in the middle of the season. Let's see a full year together. Let's see what these guys do with Chris Paul and if Harden goes there. But that's what I'm saying. It's like he needs. I don't know, man. They had a good team still to get to the Western Conference Finals, but it just didn't work out.
So since we moving and we talking top 5, so I'm gonna give y'all my top 5. And this is on the spot. This is current and moving forward. You know,
top 5 players or top 5 coaches?
Top 5 players, man.
Let's make that a question, there, baby.
Yeah. So number 1. Even though and I said he was on a mission this year, but now he really on a mission because he been tweeting. But number 1 is still got to be the freak Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No failure.
Right. Number 2, we gotta go out to Denver and we gotta go with the Joker. And I know some people gonna be like, "Oh, not Embiid." I love Embiid. Joker got way more in his arsenal. Joker still in the playoffs. I got Joker too. Number 3, I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna put Embiid 3. How about that? I'm gonna leave Embiid at 3, and then to round out my top 5, I'm going Luka Doncic. I know they had a failure, but that Kyrie, that
No,
just
as a
wasn't
player though, yeah, it don't.
right. It
As a
just
player.
wasn't a good fit to me. You can't put two guys that need the ball isolated like that. So I'm gonna put Luka 4, and then number 5. Sorry, Ian. I'm still going Kevin Durant. Number 5.
I mean, that's cool. You know, you want a part timer at number 5. That's cool.
Real quick, Mondo said, and this is why I said if Curry wins another chip, he's in top 5, I think, all time.
See, to me, it ain't about winning another chip for any player. Like if LeBron won another chip, you know, to me, they see. To me, it's eye test, skill set first, but you have to have accomplishments. They got them. It don't matter how many you got, as long as you got a good amount, and they both Curry and LeBron. More armor ain't gonna make you better than a Jordan or Kobe or Magic Johnson for Curry at the point guard position. He got what 3-4 rings already. Winning 5 don't mean he's better. Because the team won another ring. Like we know what Curry is, and his history to me is set where it's at. He been in the league what 11, 12 years.
Yeah.
So if you got him in the top 10, he's top 10. I got him in the top 15. It's going to be hard. Winning another championship to me don't make.
Hey, before Ian gives his, he got Giannis, Joker, Curry, Butler. Butler in your top 5?
You on the butt? See, you living in the moment
and
with this
KD.
Butler shit. Don't live in the moment.
Ace said Joker, Giannis, Luka, Embiid it.
So we got the same
KD,
5 but different order.
And Butler.
All living in the moment. Butler is not no damn 5, 3, or 6.
Look, Jimmy Butler's top 10. Y'all say
I don't even know if he's top 10.
He's around 9 or 10.
He said the reason he has is because Curry has won with one franchise compared to players now.
Yeah, but I just so this Jimmy Butler, y'all killing me. If Miami would have lost in the bubble, we wouldn't even be talking about Jimmy right now.
Right.
Jay Will, who you got, Jay
I
Will?
agree.
Who your top 5, Jay?
Man. I'm gonna go.
Here's somebody else.
I'm gonna go Joker. I'm gonna go Curry. I'm gonna go Bronzy.
Still top 5?
Top 5 right now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can't.
Okay.
I mean, I hate on Bron. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, the dude is, he's solid. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like what he's doing. I'm glad that. Listen, I'm glad that.
He don't know how that was my name back in the day. But go ahead, bro. I hated that shit.
How somebody finally got into Bron's head and brought out this little young core over there, and has really
the Dylan Brooks situation?
resurrected his career, huh?
Right.
The Dylan Brooks situation.
No. I'm saying bringing the Reeves and the Walkers and the
Hachimura.
Playing with some
he was trying to bring all these little old cats over there, and it wasn't panning out for him, and he was really sinking the Lakers ship. So you know what I mean? Like I don't know who got in his head or got him to trust. I don't know if it was the coach but nah, man. So I'm going Joker, Curry, Bron. I mean, this is not no specific order. This is just my top 5. Geez, you guys got me. Can I put Giannis
Tatum
on there?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you got Tatum,
Yeah, I'll
Luka,
put Giannis
Embiid,
on there.
KD. He says Butler is
I'm
so underrated and not talked about enough.
Yeah, but y'all still.
But he ain't no top 5 though.
Y'all still living in the moment. Y'all
Not
know
top
what I mean
5.
when I
Look,
say that.
he's not top 5.
I'm not hating on Butler.
He's at best around 9 or 10.
No, I'm not hating on
there.
Butler, but y'all living in the moment. We do it all the time, especially with. I remember one time when I watched one of the movies, an MCU movie, and it was so dope. I said it was top 5. Then about 2 years later, it wasn't nowhere near the top 5, but just at the moment. Like we do that all the time.
Right.
And wait, what film was that?
I think this was one of the shit, man. It was so many. Which one did I watch? And I was like, man, I think it might have been Black Panther. I don't have that in my top 5, but I initially was like, That's top 5. It's not top 5 MCU, bro. Don't even go there.
Top 3.
You crazy. You done lost your mind, bro. You know,
I'm
we'll talk about MCU later, though. But
Hey,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Hey, Black Panther. One of my favorite.
No,
one of
it's
my
a
favorite
great
films,
film.
man.
It's a great film.
100%.
It ain't top 5.
I got Giannis, Curry, Luka. Luka's number 1 to me right now. So
Really?
Luka. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Luka.
Yeah, Lucas. That's a bad boy, man.
Giannis,
He going to Chicago after his contract.
Curry, Embiid, and who else was
KD?
somebody? Tatum, KD.
We all
I'll go Kevin.
Most
Oh
of
yeah,
us
I got Kevin.
5.
No, I got Kevin.
Most of us got the same 5.
I got Kevin.
So before I do my top 5, Josh, I just want to point out to the audience that everybody and their great-great-grandmothers going to Chicago once their contracts are up.
Right. I appreciate you and promote it.
Hey, did I say Joker? Hold on. Did I say Joker?
You said Luka, Embiid, Giannis, Curry, and Durant.
Oh no, I gotta put Joker.
Yeah, you gotta put
Curry
Joker
out. You
on
take
there.
Curry out, put in Joker.
Nah. Nah, Giannis. That's how my man spelled it.
All right, so my top 5. Number 1 is Giannis. Number 2 would be Nikola Jokic. 3 would be Luka. 4 would be Curry, and then 5 would be Joel Embiid.
We had the top 3, I think, the same. So Miami does not make noise in the playoffs every year, so that's not a fact. So
I don't know. Ever since Jimmy
They
Butler
really
got
hadn't
there, they
done
got there
nothing
the
since-
finals in 2020, and they're about to get in the finals.
that's what I was
this
going to
year.
say. They ain't done nothing since the bubble, and that was 2020. So they ain't made no noise. Matter of fact, this year they lucky the plan existed, or we wouldn't even be talking about Miami. They were a disappointment. Y'all living in the moment. I love Jimmy Butler. I'm a Bulls fan. He fucked my team up by leaving on that bullshit.
Yeah,
but
he's a top 5 player right now in the playoffs.
in the playoffs, he's a top 5 player.
I mean, Zara, I know you feel a type of way, but you know Jimmy Butler had to get out of there. I mean, he had to
No,
leave
he
a
didn't.
terrible
He didn't have to get out of
organization and go
there.
to Miami. That's what he had to do.
He didn't have to get out of there, bro.
You know, had
He
to
said
get out
most of
there.
us have similar lists until it gets to 4 or 5.
No, tell him I like Jimmy Butler, bro. Like for real.
Like Jimmy, baby.
I'm not a hater. I'm just saying he's not a top 5 NBA player. He's not. He's not. I'm telling you.
Like I said, he's top 10. He's 9 or 10. Like he's around there at this point.
There's no way, bro. There's no way. No way.
But I mean, he likes him more than me. Zara been giving us props way more. I haven't even said nothing about
Hey,
Jimmy.
I'm a Bulls fan, bro. I used to tell. Hey, when we got, I think
He came
we
from
was-
nothing though. Jimmy
I know
Butler
we
came-
got him late in the draft, and I was telling folks about this kid with the dreads or whatever, his braids, and
Yeah.
I said him and D Rose. D Rose got hurt, but I said watch him and D Rose, and then there was all this ruckus that came out in the locker room about Butler and D Rose arguing about the alpha and who's the alpha, and I'm like, dude, you see all these super teams. This is the super team era. 2 of y'all can't coexist, and Rose is coming off a ACL and a meniscus. I'm like,
Hey,
dude,
Derrick Rose, he was great, man. Come on.
Oh, I
4 or 5 year
know,
run,
but-
Derrick Rose was literally the face of Chicago.
But like Butler wanted the team
I got a
to
question
be
for y'all.
his. Butler wanted the team to be his.
Hey, he
and
gonna
there
make me a
was-
believer.
Derrick Rose ain't saying nothing, by the way, but people in his ear, and so that's kind of how the shit started and why he left.
All right. Yeah. Ace, if he wins this year, I'm definitely gonna be
It
a
ain't
believer. I said
about
that
making me a
at the
believer. I know all about Jimmy Butler, man.
show.
I'm
Yeah, you
telling
want to say
y'all.
something? Then I got a question about the Bulls.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Ian. You have to say something.
What I was gonna say was, I said this during the playoffs. I even said it before the playoffs. The NBA Finals, whoever wins is coming out of the East. Like the top 4 teams in the East was so strong heading into the playoffs. I was like, it doesn't matter who comes out of the West; they're losing to whoever comes out of the East.
Right.
Now, do
Why
you
I
still
think you
believe that's the case now? Do you still believe that the East is actually going to
Nah,
come
I think-
out?
No, I
with the
saw
Oh
NBA?
yeah, he got
Day
Denver.
one.
He had Denver this whole.
I had Denver from day one, Ian. You know that.
He said Jimmy went last year, just missed a crucial game winner. He said, "I can't wait to hear Zara when Butler takes it." But Zara likes him though. He
They
just said
keep,
he's
they
not
keep
top 5.
thinking of it. They think I don't like him.
But to me, I still think the NBA Finals is coming out of the East.
Is
Like,
he top 10
whoever
to you,
makes
Zara?
the finals,
tell
I
you,
think that's who's winning.
I don't
Yeah,
have
I'm with
Jimmy
you,
Butler
Ian.
in my top 10 player. I'm not going
No.
off. I'm not going off the moment.
If
I
Boston
don't.
goes, I got Boston. If
I mean,
Miami
if I
goes,
really
I
did it,
got
look at a
whoever
list.
goes.
Right.
Denver. I got Denver.
I mean, honestly, y'all, Tatum is better than Jimmy Butler. Whether
He
Butler
is.
wins the series or not, you can't tell me that Jimmy Butler is
As a-
better than
as a
Jimmy
You know what?
Butler.
I got Tatum at 6. If I had to do like top
Tatum-
That's what
5
I'm
and then an honorable
saying.
mention, I got
Tatum is
Tatum at
better.
6.
Remember, it's a team game.
Because he was in the MVP.
What's the
Oh, of
moment
course, Jason
meaning?
Tatum was top 3.
The moment is the hot thing right now. Like I made an example about the hot movie, or the hot whatever, like the hot drink. Oh man,
Like
my favorite
when
drink.
Stafford
And
won the
here you
Super
go,
Bowl.
Josh. My favorite drink, that new Mountain Dew Breeze. Oh, that's top 3. Then you drink that shit for about a month, it die down. Oh man, Pepsi's still number
He
1.
said
You know what I'm
Miami
saying?
Lakers. But to me, it was like when Rams won the Super Bowl, people's like, you know what I'm saying, Stafford was this top quarterback all of a
see
sudden.
that
Hall of
shit?
Famer.
Yeah, well,
Oh, wow.
You know what, Ace?
he
I actually
watching.
agree with you. You know what, Ace? I
He's
agree with
watching.
you. Miami versus LA. I agree.
All right, so do y'all think what's his name? Rose is the best Bulls after Michael Jordan? Best Bull player.
I gotta be 100% honest. He's my third favorite player all time behind Jordan and Allen Iverson. But because of what happened, I gotta take everything into consideration. Talent wise, yes, but you gotta give it to Scottie Pippen.
That's okay. But you got control, Jay. Ian, is Derrick Rose a top 2 player? Is he the second best Bulls player after Michael Jordan?
All right, so here's how I'm going to word it. If you're talking about who's the best player on the Bulls after the MJ era, yes, it would be Derrick Rose. But if you're asking who's the best player from Bulls history after MJ, it would be Scottie Pippen.
Yes.
So it really just depends on how you word it. Because, yes, after the MJ era, you had the baby Bulls. That kind of faded. They had Derrick Rose. He kind of lit up the NBA for 4 to 5 years. And then you had the Jimmy Butler era immediately afterwards. So.
Right.
Exactly. Hey, Mondo, I'm about to send you the link. Mondo, you got to come on now, man. I got you.
And Jimmy,
you can
Jimmy
use your
wasn't
phone.
there long enough to, But
So who
Then they had 2 years of Dwayne Wade, too.
Hold on. Here's the question. Who's number 4 on that list?
Bulls player? All right, let's name our top.
We all Jordan,
5
Pippen,
Bulls.
Rose.
Jordan, Pippen, Rose. Yeah.
I bet you we have a different player at number 4. Go ahead, Ian.
All right. Number 4, Chicago Bulls.
Damn, if you're still watching, I know you're a fan.
You know what? I'm going to go with damn. I got to go with maybe Dennis Rodman, number 4. Dennis
3
Rodman?
years? I mean, he was only with us 3 years. I mean,
So say you're-
Maybe
so
Tony.
5
Hey,
again?
maybe Tony Kukoc. I mean, Ron Harper was there. I mean, you had those guys
Ron
like that.
Harper.
Maybe
I have 2 players I'm arguing between. That's Zach LaVine and Joakim Noah.
he did win Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, Joakim Noah, he was great on the Knicks.
No, he was great on the Bulls. He was much better on the Bulls than he was on the Knicks.
Real talk.
Man, I started laughing before I even finished the sentence.
Oh,
Ace got Rodman at 4. He got
no, I love Rodman.
That was one of the
but
worst
I'm
contracts in the NBA. By the way,
he was
the
only
Knicks
there
team.
for 3 years.
He said Horace Grant or Ron Harper at 5.
Nah, really? Nah.
Jay, who your top 5
I'm
Bulls
going
player?
Noah and Zach. Go ahead, Jay.
Oh man, I'm gonna go top 5: Jordan, Pippen,
DJ.
Ron Harper, Cartwright, and Tony Kukoc.
Okay, sorry, cut it off.
Cartwright. Man,
Mute his
come
mic.
on.
Where Doug at, man? Mute his mic.
I know you didn't say Cartwright.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Oh,
Luke
man.
I'll go Luke Longley before
I'm going
Cartwright.
Luke Long. I'm telling you, I'm going Luke Longley. I'm going Bill Winnington. I'm going Judd Bushler. I'm going Randy Brown. And then I'm going
Oh,
John
man.
Paxton.
Randy
John
was my
Paxton.
guy, though. He was. No, you gotta go.
Oh, hey
Dickie-
man, hey, don't
Dickie
forget about
Simpkins.
Tyson Chandler, Brad Miller, Ron Artest.
Nah, Dickie
Okay.
Simpkins, man.
Yeah, that's
Small
what
I
I'm
ran
saying.
into Randy Brown. at LAX, man. He was really cool too, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just
I got
really
Marcus
down to
Fizer.
earth. Like
See, I didn't even say DeRozan because he only been there 2 years, so I'm not counting it.
Zach
I'm not
been
counting
there?
it.
Zach was longer than DeRozan.
Oh, Zach, we traded Butler. That was that was a
Oh,
good
yeah.
trade for us. Actually, it worked out because Butler only stayed in Minnesota a season, and then we got
Yeah,
we
Laurie
also
Markin is
got-
now in Utah.
We
So
also
it's
got Chris Dunn, who didn't pan out, who was a lottery pick, But luckily, Levine.
And didn't you get Laurie Markkinen as well?
That may have been their draft pick, maybe. I can't remember because so long ago. But that could have been a Minnesota pick, actually. You might be right about that.
So where you rank Rodman?
He's only been there 3 years. I'm saying I'm kind of leaving him
Top
off
5?
the equation.
I mean, top 10?
No. It's not about that. I'm saying he wasn't with us long enough to qualify. I say you got to be with us at least 5 years to qualify.
Who would you say in the Bulls' first three-peat was the top 3?
Top 3 players was Jordan, Pippen, and Horace Grant.
Horace was on that team.
Yeah.
You got that, Jay? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. Oh. My guy, Earth in the building, baby.
Oh! Let me take my glasses off for this.
Come on, man.
This old Kenny. Hey, this old Kenny Lattimore looking motherfucker.
Come on, I'm. Hey, you got.
Not the skinny version of the Rock.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we got
we can hear you.
You can't hear
What's up,
us?
Mondo? How you doing, brother?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Hey, skinny version of the Rock. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I feel
Hey,
like
can you smell what I'm cooking?
Mac 10 all day.
Hey, this is Mondo, man. YG fan to the fullest.
Man.
All right, Mondo. Who's your top 5 Bulls players? Nick is here too. Nick just saw you.
Who's my top who?
Oh,
You see what Nick said about you?
Wow.
Calling you Scarface.
That's comedy.
Hey,
Top 5 Bulls players.
get Caillou on here.
Hey, I'll send it to him.
Hey, where neck brace at?
He says Reggie Miller. All right, Mondo.
Oh, that's a good one.
Who's your top five basketball players right now?
You said what?
Top 5 basketball players.
Oh, right now, well, I said it earlier. I had Joker,
Why Giannis?
Giannis. Yeah, I think you said why Giannis.
Because you spelled it why Giannis.
Nah, fool, it was a Y just for short for Giannis.
Okay. Oh yeah, you did say yours.
Hey, what? Hey, real quick, why is it delayed?
I don't know. Go back.
That's your
Go out and come back in.
Hey,
Go out and come back in.
That's your
Go out and come
McDonald's
back in.
Wi-Fi. That's your McDonald's Wi-Fi. The
Told you,
skinny
Earthworm
version,
Jim to the fullest. All right,
skinny
next
version
one.
of the Rock right there, boy.
Man.
What about this one?
Hey, what's the show?
Oh,
what's the
absolutely
show?
not. No, absolutely not.
Oh,
Aaron. That was him.
Oh no, he'll get another shot. What? You don't think so?
Dude, no, all right, he's already
How
been
many
given 5
desperate
too many
teams are out
chances.
there, bro? Come on, man.
He's already been given 5 years, 10 years, 15
Matter of fact,
years.
I'm gonna
He's
tell
already
you
been
where
given too many
I'm
options.
gonna tell you where he gonna go.
How about now? Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, let me think. Where
Yeah.
is he gonna
So
go?
we got you.
Yeah.
Let me see. Where?
yeah. Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers needs another chance, man.
But see, it's still delayed.
Be quiet.
Yeah, it's that McDonald's Wi-Fi, bro.
Yeah, I
said
think it's somehow
McDonald's
still J.
Wi-Fi.
Will's Wi-Fi. Anyway,
How's it delayed? We hear you. Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you, brother.
but Czar.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this: Doc Rivers and Tyronn Lue are the 2 coaches that keep getting chance after chance after chance. They don't really deserve it, but they keep
got
getting
pedigree.
chance
They got
after
pedigree,
chance
bro.
after chance.
They got pedigree.
No, what happened is they won
And
one.
I'm not
championship.
talking about Triple H's pedigree.
Hey, here's what happened. They won 1 championship, and they've been destined for life. That's essentially what happened. They won 1 chip, and now they keep getting shot at.
Well, they won one chip, and they were ex-NBA players. There was a lot of things in their pluses why people
bizarre. But Doc Rivers and Tyronn Lue are two of the most overrated coaches in the NBA.
Hey, look, they're both
I
player
agree. I
coaches.
agree with Ian.
No, but
sure.
they're both. But hold on, but you don't agree that they're both excellent NBA players. They won chips, and they're both players. Hold on. They're both player coaches. Is the most important thing here.
Okay, they're player coaches, but guess what? They keep getting bounced year after year after year.
So I think Philadelphia and the Clippers should swap coaches.
So here's my take. I think Doc is a hell of a coach. Unfortunately, he's had one ring with the Celtics. He's had talented teams, and he just can't get it done.
Right.
I think he's just overrated. That's just my opinion, respectfully. But I do think he's a hell of a coach, though.
Majority of the time, he's the problem.
Right.
I mean, hey, let's keep it real, though. I mean, did he sell out Ben Simmons? Probably.
He did sell him out.
So
He absolutely sold him.
I mean,
You think so?
Oh, Jay Will. Okay.
You think if he didn't say that to Ben Simmons would still be?
Let me refresh Jay Will's memory.
That's a good question, dude.
Do you think you can win a championship with Ben Simmons as your point guard? I really don't know.
No.
You don't remember that, Jay Will?
Hey, real quick. Hey, Ron, if you watch it, man, tap in.
Yeah, you can't do that, Jay Will. He's straight through him on national TV, bro. That's you don't say that. Even if you believe that, you don't say that.
Hey, get tobacco mouth in here.
And I think I think the Sixers have the curse of Ben Simmons from now on. They're not gonna do shit.
Kobe Bell.
I mean, let's just call it what it was. Philadelphia trusted the process and did absolutely nothing with it. They tanked for all those picks.
It just came to me who you look like. It just came. Hey, what's up, Key? What's going on?
Oh,
Key?
yeah.
Where Bill at?
Nah, he get that all the time.
I get that all the time.
I didn't know that. I kept
That's a good
thinking
one.
I was like, he looked like somebody. That's who the fuck it is.
Yeah, hey, Ron.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Ron.
Hey,
what's up, pussy?
What's going on?
No.
What's going on, Ron? How you doing?
You
They're
pussy.
gonna take you about an hour to talk. So go ahead. Let me give you the floor. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ron. Speak. If you can talk.
Hey, show him the hat, Ron.
What
Ron,
you
let's
want?
just talk sports, Ron.
What you
Hey,
want?
Ron.
Oh,
Ron,
it's Peel, not Key. It's Peel.
Ron, let me see your ring.
No, it's Key. Peel is the director of Get Out and all that. It's Key.
What you want?
Rapper Ron, how you doing, bro?
Your Falcons is trash, man. Straight garbage.
Just like your coach. Ass cheek.
You telling me that?
Right?
How you like Matt Ryan?
Oh yeah, he was garbage. I'll give you that. He was trash.
Just like the rest of your damn team is.
How was
And your
Mariota?
damn owner.
How was Mariota?
Fuck you, motherfucker.
How was Mariota?
Better than Matt Ryan.
Right on, man.
Right on.
All right, Ron. Do you think Doc Rivers deserves another chance, Ron?
Ron said, fuck y'all. He got up out the chair. You made him. Ron don't get out the chair, bro.
Hey, Ron, don't get out the chair, bro.
I don't like.
Ron
y'all
serious
y'all got the
tonight,
chair
boy.
without his chair, man.
Hey,
Ron about his business tonight, boy. I'm telling y'all.
all right, we can switch it up to
Right.
football. Ron, how do you think the coach is going to end up this year?
First pick in the NFL draft. There you go.
Oh man.
He's still trying to spit it out. Come on, Ron.
What you
You
trying to
said
say?
the
He
coach-
like old boy in the thin line? What's
No.
up, boy?
You said the coach had the worst. You said they had the worst draft pick.
Mac 10, you wrong for that one. That's a good one.
He said, "Does the beer make you talk better?" That's my movie, though, bro. I love that movie.
Oh man.
Does the beer make you talk better? He said he lost all stamina. I gotta watch that shit tonight, Bobby Brown, boy. You know,
Hey, so Vondo, what you think about the coach draft pick? First draft pick. What's the name? Richardson.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I'm not expecting much out of this season. We're lucky to win maybe 5-6 games. I'm gonna keep it 100, but next year it should be good. Keep it just That's just how I feel. But for this man right here, Tobacco Mouth, to say the Falcons going to win 10, 12 games, he tripping.
Right.
Put money where your mouth at.
Well, you might want to take the money out your mouth.
I tell you what. Enough being said.
Uh-oh. Hey, we never seen this, Mondo. We watching just like you.
No, it's good. It's all love, man. It's all love.
It's never love, man. Hey, man, Mondo, it's good to finally have you on, man. You got to come on more often, brother. Seriously.
Oh, I appreciate y'all, man. I apprciate the
Yeah, you
hospitality.
got to come on more often, brother.
I really do.
Ron look like he loading something, man.
What's the T.I. song? Which one he played?
Yeah. Ron, show the ring, baby.
Oh shit. He load. Hey, let me load up my gun.
Hey, he loading. Hey, he got how many bullets he got? Okay.
And tell him King Kong ain't got what? Oh shit, our number one supporter is here. Oh, we got our supporter back. Oh, okay.
No, you're good.
He said, "Oh, he good."
Okay.
Get one.
Yeah, 4.
Get
Man.
one. Oh, my bad.
Season 4.
Let me get 2 more.
Fantasy football.
I'll take the L.
Boy.
You been taking it.
That's a nice collection.
Oh, you do take it.
That's a nice collection.
Take that motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
So you need to fill me in here.
You
Where
like
did Ron get rings from?
You like still put.
You got 5 of them bad boys.
Get one.
Man, you a super athlete, Ron. I'll give it to you.
Hey, he asked those class rings, Ron.
Hey, Ron, tell him who gave you money. Who was in the living room, boy? That boy don't know the history. Big Brian.
Hey, Ron,
You gotta lace this man up with
tell him the hardware speak for itself, baby. You good?
You don't know the history behind.
Hey, so y'all do play this year, right?
Yeah, we finna beat the shit out of the coach.
Hey, Mondo, how are you a Colts fan, though, Mondo? I don't think I really realized that. How are you a Colts fan?
No, it's good. Long story short, my grandfather was a Baltimore Colts fan. So he was a big Johnny Unitas fan. And then when he passed away, I was born to be a Niners fan.
Good thing that happened. Good thing that happened.
I know. You smarter than that. You smarter than that, man.
So, yeah, I started going to Indy in 98, 99?
I was born there.
In Indy?
Indianapolis, Indiana, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, wasn't no coach there, though. They wasn't there yet.
Yeah. Yeah, RCA Dome.
All they put on our TV was Cowboy games.
RCA Dome
that explains
it. So old.
Right.
Oh yeah, RCA Dome. Yeah. Hoosier Dome. It was a Hoosier Dome first.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Hoosier, when they came,
you see what Nick said. He said if you're not fan, you'd have 5 rings like Ron.
Right.
Hey, who's your top 5 Colts players, Mondo?
My top 5 of all time in the history.
All time.
Oh man, I gotta put
only Indianapolis though. From Indianapolis on.
Oh, from Indianapolis. Okay, I was gonna throw Johnny Unitas in there, but probably like Raymond Berry, Edgerrin James, Marvin Harrison.
Adrian James.
Let me see. Man, that's
you better say Peyton.
Get somebody.
You better say Peyton.
That should have been on top.
Hey, you know what though? I'm mad. I'm just not a big Peyton fan. I appreciate what he did, but I'm not.
No, but he's saying talent like top 5, not favorite.
Oh
no, I'm just saying that's the GOAT though.
Yeah, he is. Reggie Wayne for sure. And then look, my man, I'm a huge Bob Sanders fan, man. Like I just wish he could have stayed.
Bobby.
Hey, I'll say this. This guy's smart. I mean, Peyton Manning, the guy obviously taking steroids throughout his career with that big head of his. But
Ian, you a fool, man.
Hey,
what about Grady Jackson? What about Grady Jackson?
He's always gonna hate Peyton Manning.
Grady Jackson play for y'all?
He's always gonna hate him.
Yeah, Grady Jackson.
Hey, Jay Will, you know who I like though? You went to the right place. I like Dwight Freeney.
Yeah, Dwight. I like Freeney.
What about Robert Mathis?
I like Mathis.
Robert Mathis too. How about this one? How about this
Sanders
one?
Was nice.
Gary Brackett.
Yeah.
Antoine Bethea.
Antoine Bethea, yeah, he had a long career.
Oh, I forgot y'all had him.
Man,
Now,
I
you
forget-
named
I'm
all
forgetting
these
about some of
offensive
them
weapons
guys.
that overshadowed this player, but you got to give Dallas Clark some love.
Yeah, Dallas Clark was cool.
Brandon-
Hey,
He was
Brandon
reliable
Stokely, that
though.
was his
He was
name,
super
Brandon
reliable.
Stokely.
but I'll tell you this though, before Dallas Clark, this dude was super underrated. Was Marcus
Marshall-
Pollard?
Who?
Marcus
You guys
Pollard.
remember Marcus Pollard?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
here, Ace's top Colts players is
Manning,
Manning,
Falk.
Marshall Falk.
See,
Harrison.
Falk is cool.
Yeah,
But he went to the Rams and did better. So I
Yeah.
definitely like Edgerrin James is better than Falk in a Colts uniform. Falk went to the Rams though and surpassed it. But that
Hey,
was
what about
different-
Joseph Adai? What about him?
That was great. Good
Yeah.
mention. He gets lost between Edgerrin James.
Yeah, Jeff Saturday,
Falk,
honorable mention.
I'm gonna tell you guys,
Joseph Adai was nice.
Edgerrin James is the greatest Colts running back of all
I
time.
agree with that.
That's just
I
my
agree with
opinion.
that.
That's just my opinion,
I
respectfully.
agree with that.
We're
I agree
excluding
with
Eric Dickerson, right?
that. Now,
Eric was Goggle Boy was cool.
who you talking about, Vanderjack?
You called him Goggle Boy.
Oh,
you talking
wait, did you say Mike Vanderjert?
The kicker.
Oh,
The idiot kicker.
He was terrible, man.
Nah, he was a Pro Bowler at first till they got through with Peyton Manning.
Yeah, he.
And then it was here.
That's the cat that threw Peyton under the bus.
Yeah, and then it
He's
was
the guy who lost you
Yeah.
the game against Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
and then
Well,
after
hey,
that it was
Hey,
here.
how about
bro.
this? Nick Harper was 20 yards away from returning that fumble from Bettis.
Right, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Mondo,
Well-
who do you blame that Super Bowl loss on the most?
Against
the Saints.
Pittsburgh?
Against the Saints.
Oh, the Saints, probably Hank Basket punk ass. He recovered that onside kick, and then they said he didn't. So
Oh,
I mean, you know who I blame the Colts losing that Super Bowl to?
oh.
who's that, Ian?
Peyton Manning doing a pick six to Tracy Porter.
He said, who's that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that was great. I replayed that like 10 or 12 times, seeing Tracy Porter run the other way.
Ian, well, how come you don't like Peyton Manning, man? What did he do to you?
So I'm going to let you in on this.
He didn't
I'm
let
a
you eat him?
Chicago Bears
No, I'm just
fan.
kidding. Go ahead.
I'm a Chicago Bears fan.
Hey.
And
Okay.
8-year-old me saw the Colts beat the
You said
Bears
you
in the
didn't let
Super
me eat
Bowl.
him.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
8-year-old me hates Peyton Manning with a passion because I had to sit there and watch him beat my Bears. As a
I thought you said something else. You said that.
So I will say this, Ian, with all due respect. I feel like if the Bears had a better quarterback, y'all beat the Colts. I really do.
Oh, 100%. Maybe we had
Quarterback
Kyle
was
Orton be the
trash.
starter instead of Rex Grossman. So.
I
Look at
mean,
these-
for Rex Grossman to take that team to, the defense pretty much
Exactly.
took that team to the Super Bowl.
Oh, people forget, though, we had two great running backs in Thomas Jones and Cedric Benson, though.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Great.
Cedric Benson, but
I don't know about
so-
great, but either one of them.
I mean, that year, those
Benson
guys
definitely
did
wasn't
great.
great.
Cedric Benson, Thomas Jones. I mean, those were
Hey, Ron. A said, name your top 5 Falcons. Nick said we don't have that much time. Hey, Ron, you still here?
He's polishing his rings right now.
I mean, I think the first one would be Jeff George. I think he'd be up there.
I'll give
Yeah,
you,
Jeff-
gotta be a boy
I'll give
fit.
you mine after you go ahead, Ian.
I think Matt Ryan would probably be second.
He won
Eric
MVP.
Dickerson, he played for the Falcons, I
He won
think.
MVP.
He'd be on there.
What about Andre Rison?
Andre Rison, he'd be there
Andre
too.
Bad Moon Rising.
What about
And,
the dirty bird?
Ray Buchanan.
Man, you're missing the
yeah.
greatest player in the history. He played on,
Deion Sanders?
yeah, come on now.
And then the last one, though, I would probably say Andre Bruce, maybe.
Oh
him.
wait, hold up. What about Tony G?
Bruce. What about who?
Tony Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez.
I mean, he was better in
Who's the
Kansas
little
City,
running
but
back they got from Florida? What's his name again?
They had a few running. They had T.J. Duckett. They
Not
had
Duckett.
Yeah.
they
I
had
forgot about Duckett.
they had Dirty Birds. Jamal Anderson.
Yeah,
was-
Jamal Anderson.
The real small one.
Warwick Dunn.
Warwick Dunn. There we go.
Warwick
Hey,
Dunn.
Ron, name your top
Oh,
5.
yeah,
He was better in Tampa Bay though to me. But go ahead.
Ron, name
Took
your
him
top
up.
5.
I forgot about work done.
Devin Hester. He was a great player for the Falcons.
He's better in
Devin
Chicago though.
Hey, Ron, you ready? Can you name your
Yeah.
top 5 Falcon players?
Dion,
Dion.
Roddy White,
Okay.
Roddy,
What? Roddy White. You really like Roddy?
Jones, Julio,
Oh yeah, Julio.
Why ain't nobody
I
saying?
already know it because we talked about it. Go ahead.
There's so many.
What about that special teams player?
Who?
The white?
Nah, the dude right now, the one that he played running back, a little bit of running back last year
You
too.
talking about
Quarter passing.
On
I
Cordero
said
Patterson.
nobody said Vic except for Ace.
No, Michael Vick did not read the playbook, so I don't respect
what
that.
about
Hey,
Chandler?
I just remembered 4 players who were great for the Falcons, just absolutely incredible for the Falcons.
What about Chandler?
Brett Favre was pretty good.
Oh man, here you go.
There you go.
Joey Harrington, that was like half a year.
There
Matt
you go.
Shaw. Okay, Matt Shaw.
Joe Horn was there for
There
like a
you
year.
go.
Byron Leftwich.
Ron, who you like better, Julio or Roddy?
I like Wilder.
Roddy.
Right.
That's his favorite receiver from there.
That's your favorite receiver. Okay.
Yeah,
So what about Peerless Price?
I cannot stand that
Right.
month.
Yeah, he came from that whack team. Who was that whack team, Ron? He came from?
I see what you're doing. So I'm not doing that.
Who did he come from?
Ron, who
Buffalo.
did he come from, Ron?
Let's talk about. You want to talk about Buffalo, Ron?
What about Steven Jackson? He played for the
Ethan
Falcons.
is here, right? Is he still here?
Yeah. Hey, let's entertain him. Mondo, where you got the Buffalo Bills going? How far do you think they're going this year?
Man, I don't know because Josh Allen, man, to me, I just felt like he had not a down year, but he struggled a lot in the postseason a little bit. So I don't know, man. I'm sure they'll be top 3, top 4.
What,
Yeah.
top 3, top 4, what?
See,
As far as rankings, I still think they'll be there.
He's saying how far you got Buffalo going. So wild card,
Oh,
playoffs,
probably
second
like
round, no playoffs. What?
I would say second round. It all depends on matchups too.
So same thing, second round as usual.
I'll tell you what though. I do think Cincinnati. I had picked Cincinnati
That's my
last
Super Bowl
year.
pick.
Yeah, I had picked Cincinnati last year, man. I was like, man, them
I
boys
picked
are
the Chiefs
hungry.
last year. I got that right.
Yeah, but I like Cincinnati representing in the Super Bowl. I really do.
Yeah, I had Green
think?
Bay, Kansas City last year. Kansas City came.
How far
through.
you think Buffalo going?
It just really depends on who faces off against who in the second round. You know, like if Kansas City Kansas City takes on Cincinnati and Buffalo takes on
All about
LA,
matchups.
you know, like I think Buffalo can make the AFC Championship game if they don't take on Kansas City or Cincinnati. You know, if they don't face one of those two, they'll go to the AFC Championship game. But Cincinnati and Kansas City are going to absolutely obliterate Buffalo. I said this on my show, and I'll say it on your show. Patrick Mahomes is Tom Brady. Joe Burrow is the new Peyton Manning. And Josh Allen's the new Phillip Rivers. Good talent.
What you was gonna
But
say,
the thing
Mondo?
is that he was just overpowered by Manning and Brady back in the day.
I will say this though, don't sleep on this team. Sunshine and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I like them too.
Me too.
Just to take another little step. You know what I'm saying? Taking baby steps.
Yeah.
I think Lamar got a chip and he got his money. Don't sleep on Baltimore either.
What do y'all
don't
think
sleep on
about
Pittsburgh, by
Nick
the way.
saying that
Don't
he
sleep on
thinks
them.
Cincinnati gonna take a step back?
False. I got them in the Super Bowl. I mean, it's early predictions. It could change, but I pretty much been on that. Cincinnati is my.
And it's all about who can be healthy, right? That's just bottom line.
Right. You got to stay healthy. Yeah.
Right.
You got to stay healthy.
Yeah.
I
Be
definitely
the man,
don't-
you got to beat the man. So until somebody beats Kansas City, I'm still picking them. So.
And I don't even know what that means. Take a step back. So you got to explain that. Like they're not going to make the playoffs. They're going to lose.
I mean, you're a boxing fan. You know all about taking a step back. So.
Well, you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, we got the boxing fan on here. Who you got, Mondo? I forgot.
Oh man, you know what? It's a 50-50 fight for me. You got experience. Oh, come on, Czar. You got experience versus youth. I think Haney's gonna win.
You saw what happened when he fought Timo. Experience versus youth.
Yes, that's old, man.
Come on, that was different.
Yeah, and look, they both fought Linares too. You know, so
Haney gonna school this kid, bro. I'm telling you, Haney's on
it's gonna go. It's gonna. This is just my prediction, respectfully. I think it's gonna be a unanimous decision for Haney.
Yes.
Loma is just on a man. His footwork is amazing. Just and look, I know he fought a younger cat, Ortiz. I think it was Ortiz, right?
You talking about when he fought Timo? Yeah.
No. Loma just fought that the
Timo
one cat.
Oh, you mean the last fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he looked good. He struggled at times. And here's the thing too, Loma has to start fast, man. He cannot wait till the 6-7 round. Like
that's what he did against Lopez.
Yeah. So, like I said, man, it's a pick'em fight for me. I like both fighters, though. I really do. And all this shit about Shakur Stevens, that cat is not ready. I'm sorry.
He ain't ready for Tank. I know that damn much.
And he ain't ready for Haney either.
But supposedly the winner of this fight is fighting Tank. You agree with that? You think it's gonna happen?
Say it again.
The winner of this fight is supposed to fight Tank. Do you think the winner? Do you think the winner will step up and fight Tank, or will they find a way out?
Yeah. So look, Haney already said if he wins, he's going to 140. However, you know how boxing works. I don't think that fight's going to happen right away. I just don't.
Exactly.
I do think though the winner of this fight here is going to get Shakur. That's just I think that's going to happen.
So who does Tank fight next? Does he rematch Pitbull, who's kind of made a flurry since Tank beat him? And remember, Tank, that dude didn't knock him out. It was a good fight.
Yeah, or this cat too that fought on the undercard this past weekend, Kenneth Sims. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, but you think that's who Tank fights next, though?
I mean, Tank got to get a tune-up fight, right? I mean, you know, he's got to add a little bit of resume to get that next big fight. That's how these cats.
This fight pay-per-view, to me, I don't know if that's a good marketing selling point to stay on top.
Yeah, that 135, 140 class is loaded, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm a huge boxing fan. I know some cats prefer MMA, which I respect it tremendously, but yeah, I just love boxing, man. I actually fly out Friday night, so I'm going to the fight.
Oh, you going to the fight?
Yeah.
Okay. Right on.
Yeah.
Hey, I know we've been talking about pickleball for the last 5 minutes, but let's get back to a real sport. Come on now, let's talk about real.
Come on, Ian. What, you want to talk about hockey? How about this one, Ian?
Ain't fighting
Ian, have you heard this? Sacramento experiencing with an NHL team possibly coming here. Have you heard about that?
I have heard about that because the Arizona Coyotes, Tempe, turned down their proposal for a new arena.
So wait.
Yeah. So and I didn't know this either. I get and please, Ian, correct me if I'm wrong. I also heard too that the Sharks can kind of shut that down. Is that correct?
Yes, they can because of the mileage and how close it would be to San Jose. They have rights to turn that down.
Okay.
I thought we were going to talk about sports.
Hey, we're talking about a real sport, Czar. Come on now.
I'll say this, Ian. I don't really watch hockey in person. Or I'm sorry, I don't watch it on TV, but I'll watch it in person all day.
Oh, in person it's great. It's actually the best way to watch it. That and MMA. That's
I'm gonna be real with y'all. If I had to sit down and watch a hockey game right now, and you gave me two choices, I'm watching the Dahmer series again.
Wow.
So just letting you know.
I would say this. It doesn't surprise me that a guy whose favorite fighter is Floyd Mayweather would watch.
Right, you damn right.
Like that, so.
You're damn right.
Okay.
Hey, Ian, where you get your tickets from?
Czar.
So you had to go to F1. You actually have to go to the
I'm talking about this game real quick. Go ahead.
No, you good, man. I just got real quick, man, and you know I respect the hell out of you. I appreciate y'all letting me be on here. But look, real quick, man, I respect Floyd Mayweather.
Hey, don't start with me, bro.
No, I'm just gonna tell you.
Get him, Mondo, get him.
Look at all the dudes he done fought. They've been past their prime.
No, that's not true.
Oh, Czar, man.
Not true.
You talking to a boxing fan?
Hold on, and you blaming him for every fight?
I'm not blaming him for every fight because it also goes with probably Leonard Ellaby too. Leonard Ellaby. I mean, that was his main.
So let me ask you a question. This is real talk.
Yeah.
Who did he truly duck where you felt like he really ducked him and there's like proof that because he didn't want to fight him? Don't say Pacquiao, because you notice if you're a real fan, you know that fight Floyd offered 50-50 and Olympic-style drug testing. All Pacquiao had to do was sign. He would have got even money, but he's scared of needles. And from then on, all the bullshit happened.
Right,
So
and they were both 80 years old. Anyway, but let me just say this: Vernon Forrest called out Floyd when Floyd was at his prime, and Vernon Forrest was at his prime at 147, and Floyd was ducking him this whole time.
Did Forrest already lose to who was his record at the
I
time?
think he lost to Mayorga. Was it Ricardo Mayorga? What's the dude that smoked? That was Mayorga, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And like I said, man,
I don't remember that. Okay. You got anybody else besides Vernon Forrest?
I mean, I thought Oscar won that fight. I really do.
Well,
I
he
still
didn't
watch
win
it to
the
this.
fight. He didn't win the fight, but regardless, he fought him.
He did.
And remember, they worked together. He was under Golden Boy. A lot of people was like, "How are they going to fight first?" And his father was training them, and there was a lot of like hoopla and so forth. But that's where the change, the transition, where the pay-per-view went from him to him was like the passing of the torch. Everybody thought De La Hoya was going to win that fight because he was bigger, he was longer. Right. Like at the time, like people thought Floyd didn't have a shot. So even if you thought De La Hoya won, you still got to respect Floyd for how the fight went. People were saying that he overstepping, he's going in too much for that fight.
I'll always respect Floyd. I'm not a hater on Floyd because I mean that dude was tremendous. His footwork, his speed to avoid punches, when to throw punches, a la Victor Ortiz. Anyway, but
great defense, definitely.
And that was a good fight till he pulled that bullshit. Too.
Right. How about this one? This was probably one of my favorite two fights I got to see Floyd is definitely Miguel Cotto, man. That was.
Oh yeah, and so here's my problem. That's a good bring up. So the Miguel Cotto fight and the first Madonna fight, and Floyd to tell you himself, I kind of fought different. I wanted a little more friendly fight. So it looked like Miguel and Madonna was getting him. Even a lot of people were trying to say Madonna won that first fight because I was against the Rose. But if you watch that fight, Madonna missed 80% of those shots.
I agree with that.
And I respect the fact that he rematched him right away, just as he rematched Castile, who a lot of people thought won. And that I think that's big of you. If you rematch the guys that may have beat you, but you got the decision, see, to me, that shows me he ain't a dunker right there. Because why would you go in there and fight that person again and then school them, and both second fights weren't even close?
Yeah. Ian, I'm sorry, man. I'm a huge boxing fan. I apologize.
I know, but hey, man, like, it just put me asleep.
I saw you passed out dreaming about eating limbs, so I said, let me just stop.
Hey, blame him. You bring up Floyd Mayweather, it becomes topic of discussion.
I know. Apparently, he's the greatest boxer of all time. He's not.
Thank
but
you. Now there you talking. Thank you.
Yeah, he's the greatest boxer to czar, apparently.
Who do you guys have coming out of the NFC, respectfully?
I got San Francisco or Seattle. It's coming out of the West.
Oh, man, Seattle, huh?
I mean, they're building up that Legion of Boom. I mean, 2.0 pretty much. So.
Yeah. I like, man, I can't even believe I'm saying this shit, man.
Go ahead and say it, brother. Go ahead and say it.
I gotta say Dallas, man. And it's killing me.
Let's have them make an NFC Championship game.
It has to be Dallas, dude. We at some point we gotta go. Like this shit is crazy.
Hey, make a championship game first, and then go to a Super Bowl.
No, for real, no, that's true. But we gotta go. Like it's over. It's time, bro. Like it is time. This don't make no sense.
It's been a long time.
I still think Philly will be there. I do agree with Ian. I like San Francisco. But here's the thing, though, man. I mean, is because I do think Shanahan's system is QB friendly. So, I mean, is Sam going to be that guy? I mean, is he going to start?
I mean, he might start by default if Trey ain't ready. I don't know if Purdy's going to be ready.
It's probably going to be Sam Darnold because Trey's not ready.
My money's on Trey Young. I said this, and y'all got it. I've been saying this since the offseason.
Trey Lance?
Trey Lance, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Purdy's going to be ready, Lance, and I don't think Darnold beats out Trey Lance in training camp.
Yeah.
No.
Now, when Purdy, if he comes back, that may be a dilemma between him and Trey. Depends on how Trey is playing and how the team is doing. If they win it, Trey's doing fine. Purdy, sit your ass down until something happens. You see what happened when Romo got hurt and Dak came in, and then we went 6-1 or 7-1. And I love Romo. Hey, you ain't getting your job back, brother. We ain't breaking up a 7-1 team.
Do you? Let me ask you this, Zard. Do you? How can I articulate this? Do you put a lot of the fault on the Cowboys' struggles, and they've always been competitive on Jason Garrett because they couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like they just could never get past that hump.
Yeah, man.
Oh
I
boy.
wasn't a fan. I was a fan of Jason. That's a good question.
My bad,
Yeah,
Ian. Sorry.
and there's a lot of people that fit this mode. Great offensive coordinator, terrible head coach, terrible
Okay.
motivator, terrible at the end of games, got out coached every time the game was close, soft as hell, very good offensive mind, but a terrible. He said he was our head coach 5 years too long. I
Yeah.
said,
Now I'm gonna say this about Dallas, and Zohar will probably disagree, most likely. But as long as Jerry Jones is still your owner, you are
Man,
not
that's
going to win a Super Bowl.
no, I'm gonna say
Jerry
this. I would
Jones
have agreed with you.
is your worst enemy.
I would
He
have
is his
agreed
own
with
enemy.
you. No, Ian, I would have agreed with you 5-10 years ago. But as his son, each year, as his son has blossomed and kind of slowly took over, like even if you look at the draft and even the footage, like even McCarthy had a lot of input. Steven, and he's taken a little bit of a back seat. Remember back in the day, we get down in the fourth quarter, he bring his bitch ass down to the sidelines. I'm like, what is that supposed to motivate the coach, the team?
I've said this about 4 or 5 teams, and Chicago is one of them, by the way. But Chicago and Dallas, there's a few teams that, as long as you have your active owner, you are not going to win a championship because that owner is what kills you.
Like Jim Irsay.
Like Jim Irsay.
Or the Raiders owner, Al Davis.
Mark Davis.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hey, you know what's funny, Zard? Mark Davis had all the boxing matches.
No, his father, though, I'm talking about.
Okay.
Al Davis?
Al Davis, yeah.
I would say this. Mark Davis is selling ownership, little by little. He's selling pieces of the Raiders. So.
I'm telling y'all, man, Jerry has been backing up and slowly just been, handling the personnel. He's a great scout. He knows talent. I love him for that. He ain't all on the sidelines no more. Like he ain't always a public soundbite. He had a soundbite every other week back in the day. Like he's slowly taking steps back. I'm telling y'all. That's why we all right. We all right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is Bailey? Bailey, where you at, B?
Right here.
Hey, what you think of Jordan Love, man?
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
man.
You ready?
Yeah,
You
I'm
ready?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready to see if he the guy or he ain't the guy. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm not a big Jordan Love fan, but I mean I like what he's doing. It's time to see if he is that guy or he ain't that guy, man. So I'm just glad Aaron Rodgers is up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Jordan Love. I mean, he got a good run game. He got some young receivers to work with. He got a good defense. You know what I mean? To me, it's more pressure on those guys than it is his. I don't have no expectations this year. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, you like me.
yeah, I don't got no expectations for us this year.
We're in the same boat. I will say this though to Ian. I expect big things from Fields, man. And I, from what he had last year, I thought he was decent and he was getting a lot of gap. But
I think he'll be above average. I mean, the thing about
Fields,
man. Fields. I just don't want to.
The thing about Justin Fields, and I'll say this, being unbiased, unbiased, he just can't go deep. Like he's gonna have to show me that he can actually go deep because he can do the 10, 15-yard passes. That's great and fine. But until he can show me he can go 40, 50 yards deep, he just hasn't done it.
I think all our quarterbacks on here, San Francisco, Colts, and Bears, we all got question marks at
Oh, for sure. That's facts.
Right.
To me, it's like Jalen Hurts 2 years ago.
Anthony Richardson's had what, 13 starts?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the same as probably what, Trey?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So it's a lot of question marks, man, with Indy. And here's the thing, man. I think you guys had Mills Lane on a while back, but he was saying how our O-line got better. But look, man, last year our O-line was trash, man. It was really trash. And I know they addressed it in the draft, but I had said this, and a lot of Indy fans said this. It didn't matter who you put behind that O-line last year; they were running for their life. That's how terrible the Colts O-line was last year. I mean, you saw with JT, man. He went down with that ankle injury, and he could just never get back to form. So, But I agree with Bailey. We all have issues, and we'll see. Or not issues, but question marks.
What's your, since you're the coach, what do you think your biggest weakness is, other than quarterback?
Probably the young corners because they're unproven. You
Who's
know,
your corners?
they traded Gilmore. This is Isaiah Rogers. This is going to be his third year, so he gets to start now. So we'll see, man. It's like I said. If you're watching, shout out to Ron. We'll be lucky to win 5 to 6 games. So I'm just telling you that right now. Keep it 100.
Jay,
So-
what you got? Your biggest weakness other than quarterback?
I want to say corners. I want to say corners. We drafted some corners, so we're gonna see. We lost Jimmy Ward, and what else did we lose? I can't think of his name, but
Oh yeah, I did
they
lose
gotta
Ward,
they
huh?
gotta
Forgot that.
yeah they gotta get ready, man, on them corners. It's just not looking good right now, but we'll see though.
Ian,
We'll
what you think
see.
about the Bears?
And the quarterback play. I mean, I'd like to see. They say that Shanahan is a guru of quarterback. So I'm curious to see what he does with Darnold though, because like Kazar, he don't believe in Darnold, but I don't know. We'll see. You know what I
If
mean?
you
Like
work with
at this
Darnold,
point,
man,
I
He gotta
mean,
be a
if
top
he, can go,
five
if he went to anywhere
quarter-
but USC, I maybe would believe in him. But
Suge, I don't know if you remember Darnold when he came out and said he was seeing ghosts. So we'll see. But I
right?
do think Darnold's going to be just fine. Like I said, I think Shanahan's system is QB friendly, man. I just do.
If
It's just
he wins with
Yeah.
Darnold, man, he got to be a top 5 all time to me.
Who?
You
Like
just
Sam
spoke
Right.
Darnold?
No, Shanahan.
Oh,
And
okay.
Nick
I just-
said a lot of
I
people
just-
have Niners losing like 4 games in a row in the middle of the season. I just like the Niners. I just think the Niners have way too much talent to lose 4 straight. Go
right,
ahead, Jay.
right.
Yeah, they're talented.
think
I get.
I think
Sorry.
that right now, Shanahan's just trying to get some veteran quarterbacks over there, just the way it ended so shitty last year. So, I trust, you know what I mean? Like, I trust Shanahan when it comes to, quarterbacks. So, hopefully, the shit doesn't bite us in the ass. But we'll see. We'll see.
See, Nick, I disagree, man. I think this system fits Darnold. I just do, and I'm not even a Niner fan. I think it fits his
So
style.
He
you
just one of
think
the
maybe
best-
it's a Trent Dilfer situation? He went to Baltimore. He was a bust in Tampa Bay. He goes in the right system, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ace Buffalo fan said Buffalo's biggest weakness is the defensive line. No Miller until week 8.
Right.
Need someone to step up. Yeah, for Green Bay, I think it's tight ends, man.
What's the Falcons' biggest weakness besides their fan base?
Just go be the bigger man,
You have to
Ron.
make Ron get out that chair again, man.
Hey, yeah, don't let that man put on them rings, baby. Ron, who you think? What you think?
The biggest weakness is us. We got to come out here and set the tone.
Okay.
So
And
just the
we
whole
got,
team.
wait a minute, and we got beat the shit out of the Colts. And that's personal.
You said it's personal.
It's personal.
It's personal.
Okay.
Now.
Hey, Ron.
What you doing, man?
Okay.
Oh,
Hey
man.
Ron, just don't make the same mistake you made last year though, man. Like if y'all beat the Colts, don't let that be your Super Bowl like when y'all beat the Niners, man. Like,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? It's a
I'll tell you what.
a long race, man.
I tell you what,
It's a long
like
race.
I said, we're going to win 10 games.
Is this being recorded?
It's live,
Oh,
baby.
Record it,
man.
write it down.
Take a picture. I don't give a what.
This man said,
Hey, it's
10
on
games.
wax. It's on
I'm
wax. Let him
so-
know, Brian.
Because we
so-
got easy schedule.
Woo. Hey, he got Green Bay, so you know what I'm saying? He said it's an easy schedule.
Wow.
He said chalk Green Bay up as
You know what? I'm gonna say this. When you go 7-10, I'm gonna be reminded that you said 10-7. All right, when they go 7-10, I'm just gonna be reminded of that.
All right,
I
so
do
Ron,
like-
do you agree with this? Falcons' biggest weakness is finishing games. They get up on teams and then lose at the end, basically.
Yes and no. Because last year all the games we lost, we were in those games.
Right.
You're right. That's true. That's facts. I will say this though. I like that running back y'all got.
And he
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
punish y'all ass.
Ooh, he
that.
let you off, Mondo.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna let Ron. Hey, I already took the L, so I'm. Hey,
You gonna take it again. Now what?
yeah, they gonna put them cheeks on us, huh?
No, we don't get down like that. Maybe the coach fan base do.
He said, "Put the cheeks
Okay.
on us."
All right.
Hey, Mondo, he was a fool. He said it's personal though, man. He got this on his calendar. What week y'all play?
Oh. Okay.
Trust me.
I don't even know, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know.
I don't even.
We
Is
play
it
the
in
24th.
Is it in Indy or
December
ATL?
24th.
December?
In Indy or ATL?
Christmas
And we
Eve,
finna
fool.
bust y'all ass.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Man, you gonna have a bad Christmas. One of y'all gonna have a bad Christmas because if Colts win, Ron, you gonna get it. If
We might have to do a live stream. Shit.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Right.
Or if you be
Yeah,
to your
we on
place,
Zoom
come
on
on
Sunday.
video timer.
Huh?
You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, can I get the bouncing ball when Ron talks? Because I'm having a hard time, please.
You finna get this L. The way you finna get.
Hey, 20
I mean-
push-ups. 20 push-ups. Whoever team lose.
He might cannot even do 5.
Oh,
So 20 push-ups. 20 push-ups, Ron. That's a bet.
nah, he look like he in shape. He look like he in shape.
That's a bet. That's a bet, Mondo.
I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
how about
Mondo
let's
can
do
5.
this. Let's do this. Let's make it 50.
50 push-ups. You
50
win it,
50
Ron?
push-ups.
Well,
This
you
way,
already
hold
gonna get
on.
him.
We'll do 50 push-ups. This way, when Ron gasses out, he might be able to talk normal. How's that?
Ron, it's a yes or no. 50 push-ups.
You always talking about somebody's speech, now talking about your hairline. Oh, my bad, you don't got none.
All right, pull-ups, Ron.
Let's
All
talk
right,
about
pull-ups for
you.
Mondo. Push-ups
You
for
like-
Ron.
Let's talk
Hey.
about you, a light, bright motherfucker. Let's talk about that.
Get him, Ryan.
Let's talk about that.
He said light and bright. That's old school right there.
That
boy.
is. He said light bright. That's a good one.
Let's talk about that.
Tell him, Ryan.
Hey, real quick before we talk about it, so we got a bet, Ron. You do 50 push-ups. He do 50 pull-ups.
No,
Yes.
let's talk about 75.
Whatever he wants.
So it's a
Respectfully.
bet. It's a bet.
Down, baby.
Ron, is it a bet?
It's a bet.
Got it. It's on wax.
We
baby.
in there, baby.
We in there.
Yeah.
It's going down. I gotta bring it back, man. It's going down.
Hey man, that need to be a primetime game, man.
Ron,
I got Apollo, so I'm gonna watch it.
Ron, you better start working out with your mile now.
No, you might need to start working out right now. So we can enjoy y'all ass.
That's fair enough, Ron.
Oh, don't let your racist owner get involved in it either.
I'm about to make sure I get all my shopping done
Well-
on Christmas Eve.
well,
bro.
Your
He did.
racist owner.
Hold up, Ron. He did
Oh,
draft a black quarterback.
no, you want to take it here, now take it there.
Ron,
He did draft a black quarterback, but okay.
About time once in what, 40 years?
Yeah, because they've only had 3 black quarterbacks start.
Yeah.
name
Nah.
Mondo.
He got a point though. I'm from Indy. I know where he's going at with
Well,
it.
Jacoby Brissett, and then he had, I think it's Josh
No, I'm
Johnson.
saying I think the state actually, you know what though? The state is changing a little bit because the only thing I like in Indianapolis is the Hoosiers for basketball.
Yeah.
I'm a five-night guy.
8,500. Come on.
But
now.
like
How
we
about
got Mike
8,500?
Woodson now, like you know, we
8,500.
hired a brother. You know what I mean? He's a real Indiana cat too. So
Pacers. I watched
Yeah.
the Pacers too.
they might be coming around a little bit. The state.
Reggie.
I'm disappointed Zara didn't say the Indy 500, man. That's iconic. Come on.
I used to live in Speedway too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mondo, you should have played for the
Speed.
Warriors, man. Right school.
Right by the track, bro. Like right.
That's
there.
Yeah, I went. I actually, I went once. It was great.
Oh man, I cannot wait. This is gonna be fun, y'all.
I can't wait. Though.
So hold on. So the number is 75, right?
It's
That's
75.
75. All right. So Ron, that's 75 push-ups. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, they're here too.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That worked.
That's right up his alley.
On camera.
Yeah, it got to be on camera.
Yeah. Oh man, let's get it.
Straight. So
We
you can't
doing
stop the
straight.
camera until you can't stop the camera until you finish.
That's correct.
Yeah, you can't do no jump cuts, no freeze frames.
Yeah, you hear
None of
that?
that.
I don't know. It's up to them if they want to do it live, but you got to be on camera doing it.
I mean, I'll say this: if Dennis is bold, why doesn't he just do the Zoom, press record, and then while the game's going on, they do it afterward?
So he
and I'm
might
not
not
a-
show
Yeah,
up.
that's
not
Christmas Eve, so we'll see where.
I'm not
everybody
an
is.
IT guru whatsoever. Remember, I'm like 80 years old, so
Yeah. No, it's Christmas Eve, so you got.
Because I know Dennis does the Zooms like every NFL, like during the season. I know he always,
Oh yeah, we're on
geez.
Sunday. We're on all day on Sunday. Off and on.
I was
Like
gonna
I
say,
said,
if
it's
he's
Christmas.
bold,
In
just
and out.
record the show live, and then when Atlanta loses or Indy loses, have them do it
Yeah.
right there and there.
Yeah, we got to see. Yeah, whenever that time comes, because like I said, it's Christmas Eve. I don't know if family gonna be there. Well, Dennis got plans. So.
oh, it don't matter, family or not, it's gonna get done.
Yeah,
There you
by
go.
him. They'll definitely take this L.
Oh yeah,
I
H, write it down real quick.
You used
I-
to it by now.
I
Taking
appreciate
L.
it, bro.
You
I
used to
appreciate
it by now. Though y'all took a lot last year.
Yeah, man. You preaching to the choir, baby. I'm already knowing.
So, Ron, how many games you give Colts this year?
Who?
My bad. The Indianapolis Colts.
Who?
That team in Indianapolis. I mean,
They gonna finish last in their division.
they gonna win 5 games.
Wow. Behind. So you saying the Texans gonna win more games than Indy, huh?
Yep.
Okay, man.
Yep.
Who's all in that? Who's all in that division?
Ron, slide me that King Cobra.
What about Tennessee, Ron? You think that? You think Tennessee gonna have more? I'm dead.
But Tennessee's gonna lose 12 games this year. So let's not kid around.
Yeah, I think Tennessee gonna be the worst one.
10 games. I'm so weak. This Filipino man said 10 games.
Last time I checked, I went black.
Last time that I checked.
All right, man.
Now you might blend in somewhere else.
All right, man. We about to get up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all.
I appreciate y'all having me on, man. Much respect.
Yeah, man. Hey, all love, Mondo.
Yeah. Oh man, up top, man. Up top. Y'all.
I'm glad
take
Kenny.
care.
I'm glad
He got
Kenny
it written down.
finally showed his face.
Who's Will? Who's Will? Which one's Will?
Will's
I think
Ace.
that's Ace. I don't know if you
That's
met him, but that's Ace.
Nah, Will is Ace. Ace ain't been
Oh,
on.
Ace will. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I got a
That's
nickname.
that's Remy from Higher Learning.
Right.
He's the guy that I agree with a lot
Yeah,
on
you would have
basketball,
called him
but
that. You ain't
disagree a
seen
lot
him
on
yet.
football.
Hey, real quick, and then I'll let y'all go. But you got to get Adrian Peterson on here next time, because man,
we got you, baby. We got you.
I was hoping to chop it up with it. He went from John Jones Bones to Adrian Peterson.
Hey, the Lakers didn't do too good, man. He'll be all right.
Oh, man.
All right, y'all. One love, man. You guys take care.
He said Dylan Zarbrooks. All right.
Yeah, I'm Dylan Brooks now. All right, brother.